Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online X feed. So, on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing here to our YouTube bridge, as we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains where we can share our love, our passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. Captains, we got some blogs to go over. So as always, we will drop the two ECs and then at the end, give our conclusion. So first up, so it's time to hit the drills. Earn bonus Dilithium on Xbox and PlayStation this weekend. Here's the blog here. So captains on Xbox and PlayStation can get bonus Dilithium throughout the game this weekend. And this is by Pharaoh. Star Trek Online is running a special event where you can earn bonus Dilithium ore by playing content throughout the game. It's time to hit the drills, captains. The Dilithium ore event runs on Xbox and PlayStation from July 27th to the 31st. So this is as of the recording of this video. It's going to release the day of. So once you see this videos, captains, do your very best to get the Dilithium ore so that you can convert that to Zen and then get whatever you want for your crew. So during the event, bonus Dilithium ore will be provided for the following content. So the Vlugta asteroid field, so 100% bonus Dilithium ore for daily mining missions, 100% bonus to all rich Dilithium claims, the Fleet Dilithium mine, so 100% bonus Dilithium ore for daily mining missions. Everywhere else in the game, 50% bonus Dilithium ore. And Dilithium rewards from completing event reputation projects no longer receive a bonus. This includes, of course, the event reputation projects. So please note, the Dilithium event does not affect rewards from the Endeavor system. We hope you enjoy this special event, and we'll see you in game. Now, I wish it actually did, and still include this, because I don't see what the big deal is, and it's just giving more back to the players, especially when we have only 3 days to do it. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I wish they would bring that back. So that's that. Next up here, so the Phoenix Prize Pack special event returns on PC tomorrow. So the first was for our console caps. The next one up is for our PC captains. Collect your free daily packs in-game for great rewards. So this is very, very good for newer players to get some items, and if they're lucky, some of the really rare and or epic items from the Phoenix Prize Pack. But I will say they do need to update this, because when this first came out, this definitely was affecting the Dilex. Now when this comes out, it's literally just a blip, if that. But we'll go over the blog here officially. So the Phoenix Prize Pack events. The Phoenix Prize Pack special event returns on PC. Get a free pack every day, and you can get experimental ship upgrades with your tokens. So again, by Firo, we're launching a special event with the Phoenix Prize Pack on PC. So from July 27th to August 3rd, you'll be able to pick up a free Phoenix Prize Pack from Grim on Drazana Station or Ona on Deep Space Nine. Once per day, these prize packs contain the prizes of the past, allowing you access to the weapons, items, and ships you may have missed over the years in Star Trek Online. You can see a full list of the prizes contained within below. So the Phoenix Prize Pack is a special pack purchased with Dilithium or obtained for free during this event. And that's only just one. Opening it grants you a token of one of 5 rarities. You can redeem that token for a list of prizes of that rarity tier. So, but that's not all. And I think it's only 4 rarities now. That's not all. During the limited time event, the experimental ship upgrade tokens are returning to the Phoenix Prize Pack. You'll be able to exchange Phoenix Prize Pack tokens for a single experimental ship upgrade in the following amount. So 5 ultra rare prize tokens will get you an experimental ship upgrade, or 20 very rare, or 100 rare. Again, they've changed that, I believe, in terms of their, it used to have uncommon too, I think the green rare, but that is all you have right there. Here's the full list of all the prizes that you can win by rarity. So I've gone through this over, but again, in case you're new here, I'll just give my quick sort of recommendation. So from the Epic here, the Bajoran Interceptor 100% for the Domino console. It is great and is usable for most of all builds. I'm going to leave it at that. The ultra rare, I do like the holographic Geordie LaForge, but that's just for personal. But the prolonged engagement set, so the prolonged engagement power dynamo, the phaser beam array, the phaser dual cannons, and especially that photon torpedo, because this actually has a 180-degree targeting arc. Anything else here is kind of a bonus, but also the Zephyr Cochrane shotgun, great for kinetic damage, also through mowing the Borg, especially if that is your Pendever. There is that. The very rare. Here, I would recommend the Sombeck Lightning, a great one-shotter for most ground content, especially under like advanced and especially normal. Neil Falconer, Duty Officer. That Duty Officer will help you fuse against the Borg as it gives you more damage. If you like doing your Pendevers, or I should say your Admiralty for your paperwork, the Assimilated Assault Cruiser is great. That is the Sovereign. It gives a huge boost to engineering. And of course, the Admiralty card, the Statty, boost to tactical. And the VSS Tanius, great for when the ship is all alone. It can take on most of the assignments on its own. Just got to make sure that it's like the mid tier. So like if it's like a 50, then it has like plus sort of 20 or 30. It can take care of that. It's great. Emergency Con holographic officers, they're great because these are mostly used on a lot of builds to move from point A to B as fast as possible. So once you hit evasive maneuvers, after it's done, you hit emergency power to engines and it resets, or really almost puts that timer down for the evasive maneuver, so then you can use it again right away. In the rare, I would suggest you just go for the Phoenix Tech upgrade. This is what I mostly use to upgrade all my gear to Epic. Now, I would use this if you can wait for an upgrade weekend so that you can get the most out of this. So again, you get one free per day, but you can purchase these from the Dilithium store in packs of 10, I believe, and 20, if I'm not mistaken. But be forewarned that the drop rate for the Epic is pretty, but it not say it hasn't happened. But I have yet to win another Epic token, and it's been however long this event has been going on since it started in Star Trek Online. So there's that, Captains. Again, that's going to start today as of this video dropping, and it goes until August 3rd. So next up on the X feed here, that's so weird to say. From one of our devs, Hector Ortiz, the Cyclone Intel Patrol Escort Tier 6 Star Trek Online, some concept art, and it looks great. I will say it does look pretty cool here. I said I wanted to see the deflector, and it's still kind of square. Again, for me, the deflector does kind of give a character to the ship, and I think it looks good. And we are leaning towards getting this ship and the Star Cruiser. And you know what, we might just get the whole bundle, but maybe not initially, because there is going to be a better sale down the road, probably 35% as opposed to 25%. But we'll see. I'm not 100% on it. I'm not saying this bundle is bad at all, because for the price of it, it's going to go like to like 9,000. You get 4 ships, the 3 new ships, and you get a tier 6 ship coupon. So whether it's worth it for you, Captains, that's going to be subjective. For me, 4 ships under the price of what a regular Zen ship is, it's a good deal. And then you get the extras, of course, of the uniform, the phaser weapons, and some ship slots. So that doesn't hurt. But thought we would bring attention to this. Hopefully we see the other concept art of the other ships, the T6 now Star Cruiser, and also maybe we just go to Hector Ortiz's. Nope, not yet. So we'll just wait for that, and we'll show that off. Next up here, so again, starting tomorrow or today as of this video, Captains on PC as well can enjoy double experience for 2 weeks. That's a lot. So double experience events, captains on PC can enjoy double experience for 2 weeks now. This is going to be good for those, especially if you're new. Take advantage of this, as you'll be able to power level your tunes pretty quick. So again, attention, we're doubling our efforts to give captains the necessary experience to deal with threats to the galaxy from Thursday, July 27th to August 10th. On PC, players will be able to enjoy twice the experience. During this event, content that provides skill points and expertise will reward 100% 2 times, bonus above normal amounts. This bonus will be available for all content that rewards skill points and expertise. This is going to help us with our paperwork, because for us, our paperwork at this stage of our store career gives us dilithium ore. So that's nothing to sneeze at for us, because again, of course, with the dilithium ore, we exchange that to refined, and then from refined to Zen to get our ships, pretty pew-pews, whatever we want in the C store. So there is that. Next and final, and this is why I kind of waited, because sometimes they sneak in these patch notes, so we can go over this now. So Star Trek Online will have PC maintenance tomorrow, or today. So by the time you see this, captains, in a couple hours, that and or patch will be done. Estimated downtime is 2.5. You can find the patch notes here. Some interesting things to go over here, apparently. So, PC patch notes for July 27. General. So, updated the exchange so that it only sends mail if a captain would exceed their energy credit limit. So again, kind of that quality of life they've been trying to work on, still kind of tweaking it here and there. Here's the interesting one. Updated the advanced photon torpedoes that comes with the Discovery Connie, the Discovery D7, and the legendary Discovery Connie. Haha, typo. Haha, typo. No why. Connie, so that it is now able to be upgraded, re-engineered, and will also be available for Dilithium or from the Dilithium store, provided you have at least one of the 3 ships currently commissioned. I can't remember if these advanced photon torpedoes are the ones that have the white tail in them, because I don't really like that visual. But it is something we saw on screen, especially in Discovery, so it is now an option for us to do that. Now, knowing myself, I probably am going to just upgrade a full set, and to me, a full set is 6, so that I can put 3 in front, 3 in the back. Captains who know me, that is my style. So we will wait to do that after this patch, of course, so beginning after today. So interesting. So updated the console Universal Tholian Web Spinner to add support for this console to affect exotic damage. Now, next one up here is updated the Universal Console Tholian Web Spinner array to improve the aux scaling of the Tholian Web Spinner array. Interesting. This is one of those consoles that were sort of nerfed there. This was an event prize one, and this kind of caused a huge uproar in the Stowe community when they had changed it, because when they put in the Mud store, not only this but also a couple other consoles. So, and the one that next will be going over the Agri redistributor, and also the, of course, the Tholian Web Spinner, and it affected also the neutronic eddies and all that stuff. So I don't know why it took them this long to kind of pass over this, especially after that debacle, but I guess better late than never, and this is an option there for you. It's going to give more effects to exotic damage. So the next one up here, updated the console Universal Agony redistributor module so that it no longer has a hard cap on stored damage. Instead, the efficiency gradually approaches 10% as the amount goes further past the limit. Captains, if you remember, this thing came out broken. Day 1. Broken. This was one-shotting things, just like the recent Maelstrom Orphan. Hopefully that gets a repass too as well, but hopefully not after a year. But again, so they've taken out the hard cap there, and instead the efficiency gradually approaches 10%. Not sure if this is something I'd put on my build regardless anyways. I've used it once, maybe twice. After that, I didn't even use it when it was broken. It just... the whole nerfing, buffing, it gets tiresome at times, and I do now understand because of what I was saying before, it is what it is. I don't really care because it doesn't necessarily affect my gameplay, but it has affected others' gameplay. It has affected people's decisions on buying things where they have bought it for said console or trait or whatever, and then all of a sudden it gets nerfed. That gets tiresome because you see these captains getting really upset and then, of course, sometimes leaving or just dropping the game altogether. So I wish there'd be a better system in place for Cryptic, for the devs, to just give us these items at what they should be. Do more internal testing. I'm not sure how that looks in terms of logistics. This is not me getting upset at them, but just definitely an observation and a criticism of all the things that has happened here within the past years with them nerfing and or buffing things. It just feels like, to some, okay, not me, to some, that they're doing this on purpose just to get the money and then all of a sudden pull back from it. Not me, because again, these things don't affect my gameplay, but there are others, so thought I'd give a little EC more on that one. Resolved an issue that caused some Vodwar NPCs to appear as support drones. Now, my recent pandevers, because we sometimes get this a lot during the week in terms of just, you know, killing Vodwar NPCs, I noticed that there was a lot more support drones, and I thought that was just them calling them out. But no, this was actually a bug, and now it's fixed. So, updated the Theseus Miracle Worker Destroyer T6 Admiralty card's role from tactical to engineering to better reflect the stats of the Admiralty card. So, for those who own that ship, there you go. Resolved an issue with the console Universal Brancher crystal fragments that caused the buff icon to display stack number higher than intended. So there's a fix for that. Again, captains, I will say, I know that there's bugs, not only in STO but other games. STO is not perfect, but there are some things that happens that upsets captains, and I hear it, I see it, and I wish there'd be a way for Cryptic to somewhat lessen that and really just concentrate on refining the experience for everyone, whether you're a new player and or a veteran. Again, we all play for different reasons. Captains, most of you who've been with me know how I play, and I was kind of told, not told, but just I learned and realized that my gameplay doesn't suit everyone. Same thing with others. Others don't suit others' play style. And when it comes to purchases, it's a real thing, especially when people are throwing real money in. I say that to say Cryptic really needs to release product, release these sort of items at already a point where you don't have to nerf them, you don't have to buff them, that it is what it is. Meaning internal testing has to be done prior. So what does that look like? I don't know. Maybe one of my suggestions is really, and this is a suggestion I've always had, get someone like in our STO community to do that for you. Someone like our good friend Spencer, aka Casual SAB. He does a lot of testing, spends a lot of time to let the STO community know, especially the high-end DPSers, if something is good, if A, B, or C is good or bad. I think that would go a long way in trying to build or rebuild the trust, because then you are actually getting the feedback directly from a player who is pretty much the be and end all when it comes to what is going to be good and or not when it comes to STO. But again, that is just some more ECs that we thought we would share, and I'm glad we were able to get this one in there in this update video. So captains, do us a favor, hit that like button, comment below, let us know what you think of these changes a year later to those consoles that were nerfed, and or which one you're excited for in this update. But regardless, again, captains, if you're new here, consider subscribing to our YouTube bridge, and we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.